But do you see yourself being in a relationship with Lance?
Right now, I'm dating, and I'm happy with dating.
When you were dealing with Moses, were you attracted to him?
Attracted to who?
Lance.
He's always been attractive.
Physically. Like, you know, like, ooh.
I was in a relationship, so there's no ooh,
Well,
Destiny Payton is one of the few names that brings more controversy to the table when it comes to reality television drama. On Love and Marriage Huntsville, she has been at the center of a number of messy relationships, feuds, and shocking twists. However, things have taken a serious turn now. It's not just that Destiny is making headlines for her personal life, she's also making headlines for getting arrested. And here's where things get even more complicated, because this isn't just any arrest. Destiny is said to have been arrested twice in 2023, and she is currently being investigated for identity theft and forgery. The real bombshell, however, was that the person who turned her in was none other than her ex-husband, Laberick Williams. We are talking about the same man who left his wife after only 3 weeks of marriage and then went on to engage in a contentious custody battle with her. Now that you are aware of it, you are aware that when Carlos King, the mastermind behind Love and Marriage Huntsville, speaks up, things become serious. And let me tell you, he is not holding back on this one. There is a lot that Carlos has to say, ranging from the actual events that transpired with Destiny's arrest, to the reasons why she was removed from the show, exactly what did take place, what factors contributed to Destiny's undoing, and why is Carlos King making such a fuss about it at this moment? All of this should be broken down. When reports began to surface stating that Payton had been arrested twice in 2023, the legal trouble that she was experiencing began to make waves. It is not exactly uncommon for reality TV stars to find themselves in legal trouble. However, what makes this particular case even more peculiar is the fact that her ex-husband, Laberick Williams, is the one who filed the complaint against her. Indeed, you did hear that correctly. The man she was previously married to, the same man who left their marriage after only 3 weeks of being married, is now at the center of her legal downfall. In addition, this is not a trivial disagreement. The allegations of identity theft and forgery are serious allegations, and if Destiny is found guilty, she could be subject to significant repercussions. Laberick allegedly had evidence that linked Destiny to fraudulent activity, and he did not hesitate to hand it over to the authorities. Specifics regarding the circumstances that led to her arrest are still being revealed, but insiders have claimed that Laberick had this evidence. There are reports that suggest that Laberick may have discovered suspicious activity linked to his personal and business accounts, which may have been a contributing factor. These reports suggest that financial disputes between the former couple may have played a role. The situation is about to become even more complicated at this point. The fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville are aware of Destiny's financial difficulties, which have been a well-known fact. Over the course of her career, she has been subjected to rumors of foreclosure, difficulties in her business, and rumors of financial problems that even her co-stars have alluded to on the show. However, nobody anticipated that the situation would become so serious that she would be arrested. The fact that Destiny is currently embroiled in a legal storm has prompted a lot of fans to wonder whether Laberick's action was an act of vengeance or whether there is actual evidence that Destiny was involved in fraud. Whatever the circumstances may be, this arrest is not just about legal trouble. It is exposing a messy past that Destiny tried to keep hidden. And while we are on the subject of messy pasts, let's talk about Destiny and Laberick's short-lived marriage and explosive breakup. Because this drama didn't begin with an arrest, it began with one of the most shocking divorces in the history of reality television. Let's take a step back for a moment, because the drama that occurred between Laberick and Destiny did not start with her arrest. The conflict began when Laberick submitted a petition for divorce while Destiny was carrying their son within her. That's right, just a few short weeks after they tied the knot, they announced that they were already divorced, leaving their fans in a state of shock. Destiny has maintained a high level of discretion regarding her relationship with Laberick. From the beginning, it all began. In contrast to her co-stars, who were more forthcoming about their romantic relationships, Destiny kept the specifics of her marriage a secret. And the limited information that she did disclose only served to make the situation even more perplexing. Destiny disclosed at one point that she and LeBaric had been in a relationship for more than 5 years prior to getting married, which made their 3-week marriage even more peculiar than it already was previously. The fans were unable to comprehend how a relationship that had lasted for years could come to an end in a period of less than a month. To make matters even more complicated, Destiny refused to disclose the reason why LeBaric abruptly left the restaurant. Despite the fact that she did not provide much else, she continued to insist that she was taken by surprise by the divorce. Because of the secret, rumors began to circulate. Was there any cheating involved? Were there problems with money? Or was LeBaric simply looking for a quick exit? Next, following the divorce, there was a custody battle that ensued. Because of their disagreement regarding their son, Destiny and LeBaric were engaged in a heated argument, and accusations were coming from every direction. At one point, there was even a rumor that LeBaric wanted full custody of Destiny, claiming that she was unstable. Now, with her recent arrest, some fans are wondering if he had been able to see this coming all along. However, Destiny's legal issues and divorce were not only being played out in court, they were also causing a significant amount of drama behind the scenes on Love and Marriage Huntsville. To add insult to injury, let's just say that when Carlos King learned the truth, he didn't hold back. Carlos King has built his empire on the unfiltered, raw drama that is found on reality television. When Destiny Payton refused to open up about her marriage, divorce, and personal struggles, it quickly became a problem for the show. He is the kind of producer who expects his cast to put everything out there, including the good, the bad, and the ugly. But she refused to do so. From the very beginning, Destiny maintained a guarded demeanor, while her co-stars divulged detailed information about their romantic relationships. It was not possible for her to have hers. When she was asked about her marriage, she avoided direct questions, gave answers that were ambiguous, and even appeared annoyed when the subject was brought up. When fans began to notice, they were unhappy with the situation. Upon the arrival of the 6th season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, it became abundantly clear that Destiny was not contributing enough to the program. Transparency is essential to the success of reality television, and when 2/3 of your life are off limits, the show suffers. It wasn't long before Destiny was completely removed from the show, which caused both the producers and the fans to feel frustrated. During the time that Destiny was attempting to minimize her departure, she made it appear as though it was her own choice, implying that she desired to concentrate on both her professional and personal development. Nevertheless, in light of the fact that her arrest and the legal drama surrounding her have blown up, fans are wondering whether Destiny was concealing more than just a bad breakup. For the simple reason that, let's face it, if she was already involved in identity theft and financial fraud, then that could be the reason why she was so secretive. In any case, Carlos King is not keeping quiet about it, and when he finally did speak out, he made it very clear how he truly feels about Destiny and the choices that she has made. Perhaps she was aware that something was going to happen, perhaps she was afraid to say too much on camera, or perhaps she simply did not want the additional scrutiny. When it comes to messy reality TV stars, Carlos King has seen it all, but even he was shocked when the news of Destiny's arrest hit the internet. If you thought he was going to keep quiet about it, you would be wrong. Contrary to popular belief, Carlos recently expressed his opinion and he did not hold back. He disclosed that he had made numerous attempts to provide Destiny with an opportunity to clarify the situation, not only regarding her divorce, but also regarding all of the rumors that were circulating about her, but she had consistently declined his offers. Carlos made it abundantly clear that Destiny had the opportunity to present her side of the story. She could have been forthright about her financial struggles, her legal troubles, and what actually occurred with LeBaric, that she had the opportunity to do so. In contrast, she made the decision to remain silent, and as a result, everything is now coming out in the most unfavorable way possible. It is frustrating because this is precisely what reality television is for. Fans do not expect celebrities to be perfect. Rather, they expect them to be genuine when they appear on the show. It is possible that Destiny would not be in this predicament at this moment if she had been truthful from the beginning. Someone made a comment that said, Destiny did this to herself. She was always dodging questions on the show, and now the truth is deciding to catch up with her. One more person added that there was no sympathy in this situation. Carlos attempted to assist her, but she wanted to look mysterious. Reality television is all about being genuine. If she had just been truthful, perhaps they would still be employed even now. Given the current state of affairs, there is one question that everyone is wondering about. Is it possible that this scandal will bring Destiny back to Love and Marriage Huntsville? Realistically speaking, reality television is a huge fan of a good redemption storyline, and if Destiny were to finally come forward and talk about her arrest, her legal battles, and everything else she has been keeping hidden, the ratings would go absolutely crazy. The phenomenon of stars being kicked off a show only to return to it stronger than ever before because their drama makes for good television is something that we have witnessed in the past. Despite the fact that Destiny has everything that a comeback storyline needs, including scandal, betrayal, legal trouble, and unfinished business with her co-stars, the problem is that this is no longer just a reality TV drama. The legal issues that Destiny is facing are not something that she can simply brush off in a confession-style sit-down interview. She is facing serious charges, including identity theft and forgery. She could be facing jail time if the allegations are true, and there is also the complicated situation she is in with LeBaric. The custody battle between them over their son is still going on, and the courts do not always look favorably on parents who air their personal issues on national television. Would it even be a good idea for Destiny to perform another episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville if she is still working hard to demonstrate that she is a responsible parent? In addition, we must take into account the position that Carlos King has taken. He has already made it abundantly clear that he was irritated with Destiny while she was appearing on the show. He gave her a number of opportunities to tell her story, but she did not take any of them. Do you think he would even want her back at this point, or has he completely moved on from his role as a cast member on Destiny? At the end of the day, everything is dependent on Destiny. If she can admit that she made mistakes, accept responsibility for them, and let the cameras in for real this time, she might have a chance. However, if she continues to avoid questions and remain silent like she did before, Carlos will not bring her back. It is certain that Destiny's history is at last catching up with her, and the fact that Carlos King has called her out on it means that there is no way to avoid this particular situation. Regardless of whether she chooses to tell her side of the story or allows the media to control the narrative, the truth will eventually come out. However, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Should Destiny return to Love and Marriage Huntsville and finally spill all the tea, or is this scandal too much for her to recover from? You can let me know what you think by leaving a comment below, and of course you should also make sure to hit that notification bell, like the post, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the next update.